Behind the Brand, episode 5.
Is this camera on me?
I hope so.
So welcome back to the Half-A-Day Show. I'm your host, Jay Half-A-Day, the flyest man on the internet. And today we'll be doing another interview and episode of Behind the Brand. So today I have joining me a new friend, a new associate, artist, young and up and coming producer, doing a lot of great things. Please welcome VP.
How's it going, y'all?
Appreciate you coming on the show, brother.
Yeah, appreciate you.
How you feel today?
Pretty good. Little tired, but
A little tired? I'm hungover, y'all. So if I'm slurring, forgive me. I'm gonna edit that out. I might have to. So yeah, we got a lot of questions lined up. But if you could just real quickly tell the people what you got going on, what you do, where you from, rep your hood.
My name's ZP. I'm from Bel Air, Maryland. It's like 40 minutes north of Baltimore. I'm an artist, producer, working on audio engineering, trying to get the trifecta down,
Mm-hmm.
Just do all that. So yeah, music's my thing.
What does EP stand for?
This is my initial, Zach Patrick.
Zach Patrick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a special.
No, I knew that.
Oh.
They ain't know that though.
Yeah.
ZP. So how did you what was your journey like? You told me that you're 19.
Yep, 19.
How did you get into music? What were some of your early influences?
Well, starting off when I was 5 years old, my uncle gave me an iPod Mini, like one of those.
The old John?
Yeah, the MP3 players. Filled it with a bunch of songs, and pretty much since then I've always been into music. Then the older I got, just starting to dive into different things, different genres, and yeah.
So from the iPod Mini to now, what would you say was one of the most challenging things as an artist for you?
And just learning how to get better, honestly. I think I'm still getting better now, but it takes time. So growing as an artist.
So if you could describe like your music, the type of music you produce, the type of music you write, what box would you put yourself in if you do?
If I had to, I'd say like boom bap-ish, chill raps.
I did get that vibe. I was listening to it. It had like an older feel to it. Mm-hmm. So is that something that you always wanted to do, or is that like your favorite type of music you listen to?
Well, honestly, growing up in like the mid to late 2010s, it's all like trap stuff, like Future, Playboy Cardi, all that stuff. But then, the older I got, the more that just like started to fade away from me. I started really getting into the older stuff like Doom, Nas, Jay-Z, stuff like that. And then that's just what I started to make, I guess. So,
okay. So I think I heard it in one of your songs. You said something about Floetry. And that one of your favorite artists too?
Definitely.
Nah, that's some dope.
Miles put me on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Miles, I always say that, half of your music taste comes from like, the people around you, what they put you on. So like my favorite artist is Stevie Wonder. So who would your favorite artist be like all time?
Top 5?
You can give me a top 5.
Top 5.
All right, bring on.
Woof. Let's see. I'll start off number 5. I'll put Wayne in my number 5. I love Lil Wayne.
This is across all genres.
Across all genres.
All genres.
Got Wayne in my number 5. At the number 4, I don't know if you've heard of this group. They're called Little Brother.
Little Brother. They sound familiar. Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah. Little Brother at the number 4. Number 3. Top 3 is always the hardest. I think number 3, I'm gonna put J Dilla in my. That's a good pick right there. JD in number 3. I'll do her. I feel like I'm leaving out so many good.
Oh, it's a lot. It's hard.
Yeah, from different genres too.
Oh.
Then I'll probably just go. I'll go Kendrick then Drake.
Kendrick then Drake.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a hot take. You're gonna upset a lot.
I know. Yeah.
How you a boom bap artist and Drake number 1?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If you listen to like old Drake,
what's old Drake? Because I just had this conversation. What's old Drake?
Room for Improvement, Comeback Season, So Far Gone, Thank Me Later, all the way up until like if you're reading this, that Drake is prime. That Drake is over any of y'all's other favorite artists. I promise you.
Hot take. I'm not mad at it though. Drake has to be top 10.
Me as well.
So, is Bel Air considered the DMV?
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't really consider it the DMV.
Or is it just
I just say that. I think it's Maryland. I think, honestly, the DMV is like the metro area,
Mm-hmm. So you don't consider yourself a DMV artist?
I mean, if somebody asks, I'd say that. Because I'm not trying to claim Baltimore.
Not trying to claim Baltimore. I've been to Bel Air, actually. It's kind of far.
Yeah.
Can't hold you.
Yeah.
So, damn, I was going to ask you, so what would you say, like, what are your thoughts on the DMV music scene?
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not really hip to the DMV music scene like that.
No.
But
Me neither. But, you know, part of the thing that I'm trying to do here with the half of this show is trying to, you know, elevate and bring more attention to the DMV scene, whether that's music, art, entrepreneurship, whatever you got going on. I'm like, there's a lot of talented people out here, but it's like, you know, a lot of folks just don't got that spotlight on them. So that's what I'm trying to do here. But you said you're not really a DMV artist, so we're going to skip that question then. I do have a more tough question though. What do you think is missing from hip hop?
density in the lyrics nowadays. I feel like a lot of artists nowadays are just trying to make hits. They're trying to just put out stuff that sounds good, but they're not really, there's no message behind the lyrics. There's no real substance behind the music.
Density of lyrics. So if you could you give an example of somebody who is sort of, besides yourself, who is bringing dense lyrics back?
Somebody nowadays?
Yeah, nowadays, like a mainstream artist.
Oh, I think JID's doing a heck of a job.
Oh yeah, Jid is tough.
Who else? Denzel Curry, for sure. Then there's this other artist too. You probably ever heard of him. His name's Wakai. He's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, I believe. He's fire.
So, what would you say is more valuable? Well, I think you already said that. Like the substance of lyrics or the delivery, which is more important? Because, like, you know, in hip hop, rap, they both almost damn neck and neck. What would you say is more valuable?
I think the lyrics are very, very important. But at the same time, nobody's gonna listen to you if your flow's not good. You know what I'm saying?
So, do you write all your raps? You don't got a ghostwriter?
No, I'm a ghostwriter. I write everything.
What's your writing process look like?
For me, if I usually make a beat first, or I'll take a beat from somewhere. If somebody sends me a beat, gotta have the beat first. Then after that, grab my pen and paper, just listen to the beat for a little bit, try to think about what I'm gonna say. Then I usually come up with the hook first on most of my stuff. So I kind of have like a base as to where the verses are gonna go. Then, then I just follow my heart.
So, can you freestyle? I'm not gonna say like right now. In general,
I can freestyle a little bit.
A little bit. You know, one of them that's like, all right, I just hear a beat like how Wade say he don't write nothing down. He just go in there and just.
Nah, I'm not live like that.
That's difficult. Do you feel like it's important for rappers or artists to be able to freestyle?
I don't think that it's extremely important. I just think it's an extra talent. But I think if you do really write a lot of raps and you're really, really a true fan of this thing, then that's just gonna come with time.
So what do you think you enjoy more, producing or writing? Because this is one thing that I don't think we leaned in on. So outside of just artistry and music, he also produces. You produce all your work?
Not all of it, but
most of it?
Yeah, a lot of it.
He produces most of the work. Like, this is a really incredible and talented person. I wish I could play some music in the background while we're talking, but we're going to add it over there. He just dropped a new song too. What was it called?
Stay True.
Stay True.
Yeah.
Could you explain I'm going to go back to the other question, but could you explain like the importance of that song and like what's the message behind that?
For me, the message behind Stay True is to always be 10 toes down. Don't let anybody push you away from what you feel is right or what you feel is wrong. Just stay firm on your beliefs.
So we're going to circle back to that last question I was asking you. What do you enjoy more, writing or producing?
I think at first it started out as writing because I started rapping first. I started rapping in like 2019, 2020. I didn't really start producing like that till 2021-ish. But now I think producing, it's so much fun.
It is fun
to start off with something, then see your vision just getting bigger and bigger, and then you come out with this final product, and it's like, whoa.
And you know, which one do you think you express yourself more in, your production or your writing?
I'd have to say writing, although that's a little hypocritical, but because I was just saying like producing. But I think writing is definitely an easier way to express all your thoughts and stuff compared to producing.
You play any instruments?
I kind of play the keys a little bit.
Everybody kind of play the keys.
Yeah. Learning the bass, learning the drums. Drums are pretty easy, but yeah.
Okay. So we're going to jump ahead, unless you had an answer to that other question, the hard one.
No.
Not yet. All right, it's going to come out. Who is one artist that, if you like, let me back up. If you could collab or collaborate with any artist in the game right now, who would it be and why?
Fonte from Little Brother, because he's a huge inspiration to me. Great rapper, great singer as well. A lot of people don't know that. Fonte sings. He has a whole other group called Foreign Exchange. Amazing music. I would just love to sit down and talk to him, see his creative process. I feel like that'd be a great vibe, great experience.
And what kind of track do you think y'all would make?
Probably some like boom bap hip hop.
Some boom bap?
Yeah.
With both of y'all spitting on it, or you producing, he spitting?
Maybe me producing, we both spitting. So.
Produce and both spit. Yeah. That'd be hard. Yeah. What do you think of sampling?
I love sampling. Oh my goodness.
What's your go-to? Like, what era is the best for you to sample? Because you into boom bap, so
I mean, right now I'd have to say like 70s soul. I'm really into 70s soul, but I've been trying to draw stuff from like a bunch of random different things. Like my one boy, he sent me some like Indian stuff. Yeah. I was like trying to flip that. So
so like that's the beautiful thing about music and culture. Like, so many different regions around the world, they got different ways to use the same sounds, and like you come up with a whole different vibe based off of the region that you're drawing inspiration from.
Yeah.
So like, what would you say is the most dominant region for hip hop in America right now? You got the North, South, out West, you got the Midwest, and you got Texas.
I think, that's a good question. I think I'd have to say I'm stuck between two right now.
What about two?
Definitely New York.
New York?
And then second is Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
And that's usually what most people say.
Yeah.
No love for Chicago?
Nah, Chicago's got some good artists. Like No Name, Saba. Is Smino from? Nah, he's from St. Louis.
Where are you from, Smino? He's from somewhere down south. I know that much. I thought he's from Louisiana. I don't know. He don't give a Louisiana vibe though.
Yeah.
Or he's definitely down south. But yeah. So who the top 5 artists out right now? Yeah. So look, Drake number 1.
Number 2, I think I'm gonna go. I'll put Cole at number 2.
Cold World?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Then after that, Benny the Butcher.
Benny the Butcher
has been dropping some fire recently. Then, is this like who I think's the best right now, or who's
my favorite? It's two different answers. Give me a top 5 favorite right now.
Favorite, okay.
So you say Drake, Cole, Benny?
Definitely those 3. Then I gotta put Kai in there too. I listen to stuff all the time.
Right.
Then honestly, there's this young kid named Ruben. I don't even know where he's from. I saw him on TikTok though.
You're gonna have to put me on.
Yeah, I got to put you on. He's fire. He's like 17 and he's making real good music.
Okay. So you did speak on TikTok. What role does social media play in your delivery and your growth as an artist?
Oh, that's my main thing. Social media is my main form of getting stuff out there, letting people know what's going on. Because I haven't performed or anything yet. I don't know. No, not yet. I definitely want to do that very soon, but I haven't popped out to any events, so that's like my main thing right now. And yeah.
Are you nervous to perform?
A little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
I don't know. It's just something I gotta get over. I think probably as soon as I go out there and actually do it, it's probably gonna be a breeze, but I just gotta get over that hump.
Yeah, standing in front of, it's different to, being on the internet and going viral, but standing in front of a crowd live and performing, I can't imagine. Are you get nervous public speaking?
Yeah, definitely.
It's something you definitely just sometimes you just gotta talk crazy, out loud. I be in here all day just talking to myself, but the more you get used to your voice and just saying stuff out loud, it really don't matter who in front of you now. Cause I was already saying what I had to say.
Yeah.
But I guess that might be different though when you're performing, because you really got to feel the vibe and you got to go off of the energy the crowd give you.
Yeah, facts.
So, last of 2 questions. What is something that you hold near and dear to your heart? What's something that drives you as a person? You spoke on your last song that you just dropped, Stay True.
Mm-hmm.
How does that relate to you? What do you stay true to?
For me, I definitely stay true to always being the best person I can be, you know, being nice to everybody.
Kindness.
Yeah, kindness is definitely very important to me. Also my relationships, my friends, family, definitely keep them close. Yeah, I think that's the most important thing.
Okay. Friends and family. And I ain't mad at it. That's very important, you know, because like as an artist, those are going to be your first few fans.
Yeah.
And, you know, actually, can you speak on that though? What is your support system like? Like, does everybody like support you as an artist? Is there anyone that doesn't believe in you?
Everybody supports me and believes. I've gotten a tremendous amount of support from my family, friends, random people on the internet, whoever it is. Everybody's all.
I found you on the internet, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, I seen you just like, you was cooking up some beat, you was chopping up some sample, and I'm like, hold up. Reposted it. I ain't even follow you at that point. I'm like, this joint hard. Then another video came up. I'm like, yeah, this got the truth.
Appreciate that.
For sure. And now I listen to some of your songs. I think I was listening to it the other day. He was like, yeah, that's an oldie. I'm like, you talking this shit though. Finding My Wings. Like this joint right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that joint's hard.
Appreciate it.
So you got like an older vibe to your music though. How would you say, like, is that challenging? You know, you say you grew up in the 2010s. How is it being a boom bap or older vibe type of artist in an era where trap and like, you know, alternative music is the dominant force?
I think it's definitely, it's a little different because, you know, a lot of my friends listen to like drill and like hard, heavy trap and stuff with a lot of 808s and stuff. Then when I chill in my music, it's like, well, this is different. This isn't what's going on now. But yeah, I think the biggest challenge with that is just trying to stay true and not do other stuff just because, you know, that's what's going on right now, but doing what I really want to do.
Mm-hmm. So would you say hip hop is dying?
I hope not. I don't think hip hop's dying. I think it's still around and well. You just got to find the right people, the right pockets. You'll be chilling.
Word up. So I think that might be it for all my questions. Is there anything you wanted to say to the people?
Go check me out everywhere on my music, ZP, capital Z, capital P. Check out my newest single, Stay True, on all platforms. And yeah, stay tuned.
You can follow on Instagram at what, ZP?
Oh, Zachary and Patrick.
Zachary and Patrick.
All over TikTok, Zachary and Patrick, all lowercase.
Everything. Appreciate you coming on the show, man.
Appreciate you for having me.
As always, this has been the Half a Day Show. Education, entertainment, everything in between. See y'all next week.